Hi, it's Nikki Bonfanti here from Trusted Sales Dynamics. I'm here in my little studio, and today I want to talk to you about nurturing your clients until they're ready to buy. There's a lot of emphasis in sales and marketing is on the big launch, the big presentation, the webinar, the public speaking talk, the first time that you really talk about your product or service to people. And the truth is that probably only 2 to 3% of the people in that audience, whether it's sitting in the room with you, whether it's on the webinar, whether it's on the receiving end of your emails, only 2 to 3% of those people actually need, acknowledge that they want and need what you've got to sell right now. And it's a bit rude to try and pressurize them into wanting or needing it if they don't, and if they don't see a need for it right now. However, they will be interested in it and they will have a need as time goes by. And the whole process of nurturing clients is so that you are there when they need you. There have been some clients that saw me give a talk 3-4 years ago and didn't need my services then, but when it comes to launching a new product or selling something into a new market, they think of me because they attended that talk and they've been receiving emails or information from me of value ever since. Now the key thing is value there, because sometimes when we put out a proposal or we put out a webinar or a launch to people and the offer isn't taken up immediately, we think either it's a failure, I won't bother doing that again, or we think, oh, we've got to do a lot more promotion and promote it a lot more, and that could be a better way forward. The idea that if you keep telling people about the program and you keep giving them little bits of value, more information, more tips, more insights, more ways of doing things, then they're going to appreciate those emails or that follow-up a lot more. I had a client recently that asked me, I put out a proposal to a client and they seem really enthusiastic at the beginning, but now nothing. They don't return my calls, they don't ring me back, they don't answer my emails. What do I do? Now, a lot of people would assume that they're not interested and they're just avoiding you. But real life happens, and there could be all sorts of reasons why they haven't got back to you. They may be waiting for a big meeting to talk to their partners and their clients about working with you. They may be on holiday. They may be out of the office. They may be waiting for the right time to implement your products and services. There could be loads of different reasons. So the key is to find out what the reason is. Now the best way is to pick the phone up and ask them. That's the easiest way, the quickest way, because the worst thing is not knowing, because you don't know how much effort to keep looking for articles that might interest them or quizzes that they can do, and keep all of that value driven communication up if they really aren't interested. So to ring up and ask them and say, I've sent you my proposal a few weeks ago. I just wondered, is this something that I should be scheduling time out for in my programming for the next few months, because my diary's getting a bit full up, or is it something that's really not on your radar anymore? It's something that doesn't interest you. And getting a yes or no answer can really help you to know how to follow that up or not. It also, if they're not answering the phone and it's really hard to get through to them on the phone, sending a quick email. This often works. Sending a quick email with 3 buttons. Please, can you just press the button that's most appropriate? Please stay in touch with me because I will be talking to you about your proposal in due course. Stop bugging me because I don't want to work with you. Or the third one is, we're looking at you as well as some other people and we will get back to you in our own time. So give them 3 or 4 options, just a limited number of options. Ask them to reply which one it is, and then you know, because as I say, the worst thing is not knowing. But once you've put something out there for your potential clients to take up working with you, remembering that only 3% are likely to want it right now, there and then, is to keep giving them value, giving them articles, giving them tips, giving them insights into how they could be doing their sales or their work or whatever it is that your product or service is selling, how they could do it better, to give them an idea of how it is to work with you. So nurturing your clients and being mindful of their time frame as well as your own could be a really great way of getting them on board and getting them to work with you for the long term, and not pushing them into the corner, telling them they've got to make a decision now or the offer's off the table, and all of that kind of pressurized selling just doesn't work anymore. So be nurturing, keep them informed, keep them aware of your value, and keep checking in with them as to where they are in the decision making progress, because that's going to really help you make decisions too. So I hope you found that useful, and I'll speak to you again next week. Bye for now.